Italy, under the guidance of a fascist government, joined the Axis in fighting the Allied armies during the Second World War. To meet this sizable challenge, the Italian arms industry needed to develop weapons worthy of the challenge. Today's video dives into the arsenal of the Italian soldiers, exploring some of the most iconic and decisive weapons of this tumultuous era in history. The Carcano M91 held a key role in the Italian Army's stock during the Second World War. This rifle was renowned for its reliability and endurance, key qualities under the harsh conditions found on battlefields. It was prized for its accuracy at moderate distances, and its light and compact construction made it easy to transport and use by soldiers, including mountain and cavalry units. It faced criticism nonetheless for the limited stopping power of the 6.5 by 52 mm Carcano shell and the magazine capacity, which held only 6 rounds, fewer than some of its contemporaries. The Carcano weighed around 3.9 kilograms and was light in relation to other rifles of the time. The bolt action required the shooter to handle it manually between each shot. Its combination of reliability, accuracy, and handling made the M91 an important weapon for the Italian Army. The Beretta Model 1934 was a widely used and highly esteemed semi-automatic pistol among Italian Army officers during World War II. This model was notable for its excellent reliability, compact design, and user-friendly design, essential qualities for a secondary weapon in combat conditions. With a 9mm caliber, the Beretta 1934 provided an adequate compromise between stopping power and manageable recoil, making it effective for close-range use. While not the most powerful caliber, its accuracy and easy handling made up for this limitation. It had a 7-round detachable magazine, allowing for quick reloads, a significant plus in dynamic combat situations. Its ergonomic design and toughness made it a reliable choice in a wide range of operating conditions. The Beretta Model 1934 was a dependable and powerful pistol for Italian officers in the Second World War. The Beretta 30 had a significant function during the Second World War as the Italian Army's main light machine gun. This weapon was outstanding for its battlefield versatility, despite having some shortcomings that impacted on its effectiveness. A key feature of the Beretta 30 was its ability to be manned by a single soldier, unlike many machine guns of the time that required operating crews. It was ideal for fast-moving tactics and use in a variety of combat environments. The Beretta 30 fired the 6.5 Carcano cartridge, the same one used in the Italian Army's standard rifles, making ammunition logistics simpler. It had a 20-round tape magazine, relatively small for a machine gun, but it allowed for faster resupply compared to longer tape systems. The Beretta 30, on the other hand, had several drawbacks that limited its effectiveness. Its low rate of fire, considerably lower than that of other contemporary light machine guns, was among the biggest culprits. On top of this, the tape feed system was prone to malfunction and required the ammunition to be lubricated, something that could trap dirt and debris, making jamming more likely. Its accuracy was decent, but not on par with the other light machine guns used by other armies. Notwithstanding these limitations, it was extensively used by the Italian Army, enhancing its eminent position in the military inventory during the Second World War. The Lania Fama Modello 35 was a flamethrower deployed by the Italian Army during the Second World War, a specialized weapon in the country's military arsenal. It was used for many tactical tasks, particularly to disperse enemy troops from fortified positions or trenches, as well as in urban warfare operations. The Lania Fama Modello 35 operated by storing a flammable liquid under pressure, generally a blend of fuels such as gasoline and oil. Flamethrowers had a strong psychological effect on the enemy, frequently forcing them to abandon their positions in fear. Apart from the risk of becoming a priority target, the operator would face dangers such as the risk of the fuel tank exploding, or severe burns if the flamethrower was mismanaged or damaged. Using the Lania Fama Modello 35 was often restricted to specific situations where its effectiveness could be maximized, such as when attacking heavily defended positions or in urban combat. Its presence was often powerful enough to force the enemy to surrender or retreat, owing to its frightening and devastating impact. The Beretta M1938A was among the most efficient and broadly acclaimed submachine guns used by the Italian Army during World War II. This model distinguished itself by its extraordinary reliability, precision, and ease of use, rendering it a popular choice among Italian troops. The Beretta M1938A's most notable feature was its sturdiness. Designed to withstand the harsh battlefield conditions, the weapon was known to operate reliably in a range of situations, from the North African desert to the Russian frozen steppes. On top of this, its accuracy was better than many other submachine guns of the time, especially at short to medium distances, and that made it ideal for urban and trench combat. The weapon had a fire selector, letting users switch between single shots and bursts, a useful feature in different combat scenarios. The Beretta M1938A used the 9mm Parabellum caliber, among the most common at the time, and was fitted with a 20 or 40 round magazine. Its fire rate was around 600 rounds per minute, effective in suppressing enemies and close-range combat. But the weapon also had its limitations. Its production cost and design intricacy were higher compared to other contemporary submachine guns, limiting its availability. Also, its weight and size meant it was less ideal for some operations or for troops who needed a more compact weapon. The Beretta M1938A was an innovative weapon for its age, combining efficiency, reliability, and precision. Its presence in many of the Second World War theaters testifies to its importance and effectiveness in the Italian military arsenal. The srcm Model 35 was a fundamental hand grenade for the Italian military during the Second World War. A key asset of the srcm Model 35 was its sheer simplicity and effectiveness. Designed to be user-friendly, it was safe to handle by soldiers with basic training in grenade control. Its compact and lightweight design also made it easy to transport in large numbers, so that soldiers were always equipped for close-range combat. The srcm Model 35 also had an effective blast radius and made sure that the explosion produced shrapnel, increasing the grenade's effectiveness against enemy infantry, making it perfect for neutralizing enemy groups or clearing fortified positions. This grenade formed a vital component of the Italian soldiers' standard equipment, effectively providing a tool for close combat and infiltration scenarios. Its simplicity, effectiveness, and portability made it a highly valuable weapon. The Fiatrelli Modello 1935 was a key medium machine gun in the Italian Army's arsenal during the Second World War. It employed the 8x59mm RB Beretta caliber, providing good ballistic performance, and had a fire rate of around 500 to 650 rounds per minute. The main benefits of the machine gun included its enhanced reliability, especially in comparison with its predecessor model. It could offer effective firepower, especially useful in defensive situations or in fixed positions, owing to its ability to be mounted on vehicles and fortifications, as well as its traditional use on tripods. Notwithstanding these positive points, the Fiatrelli Modello 1935 faced significant challenges when it came to mobility due to its substantial weight of around 40 kilograms. This constrained its effectiveness in operations involving rapid movement or frequent repositioning. Not only that, but it also had some design shortcomings, such as a complex feed system and a tendency to suffer from harsh conditions that could impact its performance. Overall, the machine gun did play an essential role in Italy's arsenal during the war. The Beretta M37 was a heavy machine gun operated by the Italian Army during the Second World War, fulfilling a crucial role on several combat fronts. The machine gun fired the 8x59mm Beretta cartridge, offering a fine balance between range and stopping power. The Beretta M37's main asset was its robust construction, providing reliability in many combat conditions. This heavy machine gun could supply a significant fire volume for infantry support and position defense, but it was difficult to move quickly on the battlefield, particularly in difficult terrain. It required regular and careful maintenance to keep it functional. which could be a challenge in protracted combat conditions, and its tape feed system could be challenging. The Beretta M37 was generally used in defensive positions, where its sustained firepower could be used to maximum effect against enemy attacks. It was also used in support of offensive operations, providing cover and suppressing fire for advancing Allied troops. Its firepower for extended periods without overheating was a significant advantage in intense combat. There you have them. Which one of these iconic weapons did you find most interesting? Share your thoughts right here in the comments, and don't forget to come up with a topic you'd like to see here on the channel. See you in the next videos.